Hello and welcome. Today we're taking a look at Factory Town. This is a game that's in very early development, extremely early development, it says up there. Developed by Eric Asmussen, and it's a cross between something like a maybe a little bit Banished and a little bit Factorio. I guess medieval-ish Factorio, I suppose, is probably the best way of explaining this one. Basically, we've got a little bit of a village, and we'll be sending our workers out, grabbing wood and stone and iron and whatever else, and hauling around and supplying the town with these supplies. But of course, as we grow, we need to take in more materials, but we can eventually start learning conveyor belts and using chutes and using the water to power, and we can get trains eventually to haul our materials around to make sure our town continues growing and keeping people happy and all of that. So it's important, and the dev wants me to make sure we focus out. The solo dev, by the way. Point out this is all very early, and a lot of the graphics are placeholders and yada 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 bugs and all that. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at this one and see what it's all about. I played a game a couple days ago called Factorium, which when I saw the two, I thought they were basically the same thing at first glance, but it's not. This one's a little bit more automation / factory focused than the other one. I don't know if that makes any sense, but anyway, let's go ahead and just look at the thing. If you want to try this one out, if you want to be a playtester and help with the development, then you can jump onto their Discord and offer your assistance there if it's available. Anyway, let's go and build ourselves a map. We can do medium, we can do large, we can do different biomes here. The issue with hilly ones, like this one, is very cool looking, but you have to be flat to build things, so it's a little bit tricky. Some of them are a little bit strange looking. I mean, this one's actually kind of cool looking. That's crazy looking. That's like a SimCity 2 map, 2000. Let's go Archipelago. I tried my test game, and I think it was Archipelago. It's a tiny little build area, but it was kind of frustrating trying to find where to actually be able to build. So we're going to stick with something simple, like plains and rivers, and a nice spot we can build. So we've got different materials. We've got trees and grain and stone around here, water stones and coal. And we're going to set a spot to build a place here. And I think maybe there's grain over there. Let's go here. Nice and flat over here. Is that a big enough open spot? There's no stone over. Well, there's some stone over here. Okay, let's go over here. All right, so we got a spot right over here. Let's build this one. And we're going to put down our base. Our starting base. We'll get some villagers. We're going to send our villagers out to go and do the work. So first off, build base. All right, I'm going to go set up here. Ignore those. Those will change in a second. Let's build a base right up here against the trees. Right there. Okay, so we got 4 villagers here. We want them to go and grab trees and haul them to the base. So he's going to go hopping along here, grab trees, haul back. And you as well, grab trees, haul back. And last guy, let's go get some stone and haul back. He's at a bit of a walk, so he'll be all right. I'm going to leave the tutorial open over here. It'll help me remember what I need to do next. But this thing is hauling in wood. You can see the wood is flying in now because we're right next to the trees here. And these guys are gathering things, hauling it back over here very slowly, but he's eventually getting it there. Let's go build a house. So we got a lot of things in here to build. At the moment, we got basically nothing to build, but we'll start off with a house, which will give me the ability to make more villagers, obviously. We'll set these all over. All my houses I'm going to put over. We'll stash them over here. We'll put in. Can I put 2 of them in? Yeah, 2 houses in. Okay, so now that we have 2 houses, it's upgraded my worker capacity. But you can see they're very mad houses. They're sad. One sad person because he wants food. So to give him food, we're going to place a couple more workers. And the worker's going to go grab grain and haul it to the house. 1 for that house and 1 for that house. And this guy can go grab trees, I guess. So they're now they're hauling the grain over there. The house is paying for this grain, giving me a coin, and it's also making them happy. So this happiness will eventually go up as soon as they get plenty of food. And you can see the supplies up here. So there we go. Now they're starting to get a little bit happier. All right, now it wants me to build a path because this will help things move along much faster. Eventually we'll do, chutes and all that. But for right now, we're just going to be doing basic paths like that. We can have one over here as well. There we go. So there we go. We got a little bit of a path going here. I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably could have been a house in there. Oh, well. I did that. Yeah, I ruined that badly. But that'll give us a couple of houses running. So now it wants a lumber mill. So what we're going to do here is we're going to turn this. We have just a bunch of wood we're hauling in here. We're going to turn the wood into, whoops, sorry, buddy, into planks. So with a lumber mill, which we can do that right now. We'll stick it over. You know what? Let's set it. Actually, it's probably fine right here. Get out of the way, buddy. Right there. Okay, so what we're going to do with this one now is we're going to send our people, instead of hauling the basic wood in, we're going to send them to take the wood and haul it to the lumber mill. And then they're going to take that eventually. So that's going to go in there. And then this guy is going to take the planks this one's making and haul it into the base. So he'll go grab this one's slowly making. Every time it gets 2 logs, it's going to make a plank. That plank's going to get made. He's going to grab one and haul it over here, drop it off. So we can now upgrade our houses because our houses, these guys are just waiting for food to drop off food for them. Our houses want to be upgraded with 10 gold and 5 planks. We've got it now. Let's upgrade the house. So now the house is happy with food, but now it wants planks. So what we have to do is make more people. Because you're going to go and you're going to grab planks from here and haul it to the house. You're going to do the same thing over here because we're going to upgrade this one also as soon as we get some cash. They don't even want that, so he's just going to stand there and stare at it. But we'll get $10 and then we can do this. Now this is kind of tedious at the moment. You're thinking, oh, every house needs things, but no, because we're going to be building a market here, which is going to help us out immensely, and that's what it wants us to do next. So as soon as we get some cash, we can do that. They're also paying a little more money for this, so that's getting me 2 gold now per plank. So we'll slowly get a little more cash here. This thing, what we could do, we've got room for 2 workers. We can use an extra worker in here. Like that. So they'll make the planks even faster. Assuming you... Actually, you don't have enough logs, do you? What are you doing? Here, do that. Okay, so we got 2 wood guys, right? Oh, okay. You're hauling wood over there. Okay, I got you. You do that. And now we need another plank guy. So you, buddy, haul planks over here. Sorry, I got a little confused there. All right, so yeah, most people are getting lumber in here. The rest of you are hauling, or one of you's hauling a plank around. All right, so we got cash now. Let's get a market. So we're gonna build a market. No, we need 10 of these planks and 10 stone, which we have now. Let me build another house. While we're here doing nothing. We'll stick it in right about there. Seems all right. We'll put 2 houses in. That seem, we'll just do one. 1 house. Upgraded. Now the house is going to need food and water, but we're gonna get it here in just a second. They're going to be really cranky. We're throwing all kinds of fits, but we'll fix it in just a minute. There we go. 10 planks. Let's build a market. And we're going to set it in. So you can see the range of the market. This is the houses that it can actually reach. So if I set it here, it'll reach this entire area. I think I might put more houses back behind all this stuff. So we're going to set it in right over here, I guess. So we can get houses back along the edge here also. Okay, right there. So now, these guys, instead of hauling them there, I'm going to have them take them to here. So this will supply every house with the plank that it wants. So now I got a free guy here who doesn't need to be hauling planks. I got a couple workers here. They're hauling food in. So instead of doing that, we're going to take it just straight to the market here. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking there's nothing more delicious than raw wheat. And it sounds just as delicious as I'm sure it is. So what we're going to do now is we're going to make a grain mill. So we can turn this wheat into flour that my people will buy for more and make them more happy also. So we want to make a grain mill, which needs 20 stone. So, buddy, I want you to go ahead and grab me some stone now. You know what we could really use over here is a bit of automation. Hey, buddy, stone. Buddy, stone. There you go. So you go haul some stone around. He'll use the road. He'll bounce around a little faster if he uses the road, but he'll get there eventually. We don't need 2 people hauling grain into here because we just don't need that much. So I'm going to have you actually come grab stone also. There you go. Okay. So we got tons of cash. We have room for extra people. Yeah, I think they're looking all right, I think. Let's go and build that grain mill that it wants us to make, which we can do as soon as we get a lot more stone. Yeah, we'll get there in a second. So what we're going to be doing in here in a minute, as soon as we can, you know what we could do, just more workers, I guess. You guys, I wish we could click and drag, but we can't. Go grab some stone and keep that stone flowing. What we can do eventually, which we will be doing eventually with the stone, is we're going to set up, we can't build it yet, but we can build paths. Not paths, but a chute to start with. Eventually conveyor belts and more things in the future. You can see there is also electricity and mana as well. But we can get a chute running here, so they can just drop the rocks on here and it'll roll it into there. Well, so it's exciting, and I'm sorry I spoiled it a little bit, but we'll see that in action here in just a moment. Are we ready for it? There we go. There's our 20. So let's build up a grain mill, which is going to go up right back here. Like, I'm going to stash it as far back as I can. I think there's grain over here too, though. Here, I have a better idea. Let's just set it over here, like that. Okay, so all these guys are hauling the food around. You, buddy, I have a new job for you. I'm gonna have you come over here and grab the grain and haul it into there. And then I need a new person, which I'll grab one of these stone guys. Come here. Oh, drop it off. Drop it off. Well, whatever. Come over here, and you're gonna haul flour straight into the market now. So now they're gonna be buying flour instead of raw grain, which will make them much happier, because you know how much nothing's more delicious than raw flour. So there he goes. He's hauling the flour into here, which is going to go into the market, which will be sold to the houses, and which will make us rich eventually. As soon as he hauls it over there. There he goes. There he goes. Bouncing along. We need to get a path over here that makes him a little faster, and there he goes, dropping it off, and someone just bought it. Okay. So let's haul let's get a path here so we can walk a little faster. That. All right, let's build a workshop. So we've got individual people, right? Just solo folks walking around carrying one thing at a time. We can do better than that. So we want to make a workshop, which will allow us to make all kinds of cool things. I'm going to stash it over here kind of by itself. We'll put it... I could flatten this terrain and make it fit a little better. Let me just stash it... we'll put it right there. I wonder if I should do it, if I should double road this. Does it matter? I think it's fine. Okay, so here at the workshop, probably could have been better. We can build wooden wheels, and you can see all these things I'm unlocking. Chute, for instance, is a very good one. Wooden wheels, which will make a cart, and we wanted it wants planks to make some wooden wheels. So we can take Plankman. Where's Plankman? Plankman. You're gonna go planks to here instead. Planks are going to go in here, and it'll make them, every time it gets two of them, it'll make a wooden wheel, which we'll use. We can select what we're making from all these. Books gives us research. We get cloth for conveyor belts. Cloth conveyors for making the actual belts. Or the actual, I guess, the actual structure of the belt. Eventually. Now, we did unlock a chute. It wants me to make a barn, but we'll get there in a minute. I want to make a chute. So we're going to set this thing up here. And we're going to go something like... Is it all flat? It is all flat, isn't it? Oh, this is nice and easy. Okay, so let's put it like... I'm trying to think how to do this best. Let's go this way. So this has to be flat, which this land is all flat, so I don't have to worry about any sort of... it's easy to get it on there. So now all you guys are running all the way over here to haul this stone. They don't have to do that anymore. They can just say, grab the stone, toss it on the conveyor. Stone, conveyor. Stone, conveyor. I don't need 4 of you doing this. I probably only need 1 of you doing this, actually. So he's going to toss it on there. It's going to go rolling away. And there it goes. There goes. Tons of stone coming in here now. Way too much stone. So come over here. Give up your job, buddy. 2 of you is enough. You or come here. So that just... unlocked a couple more people that can do whatever they want. We're gonna make... It wants me to make a barn, which is basically the same thing as this, as much as I understand. And so we can basically have like a second area here. I may set one, I guess, over here so we can grab some more trees. I don't really know where to put it. But to get past the tutorial, I need to make one, so we'll make one real quick. Let's put a barn in... So yeah, so this... communal storage. Any items you bring to the barn are usable for the player build action, so it comes up basically like this. So I think that if I set this up, let me just try something. Like if I put it, that's stone, right? If I just set it over here, can I just grab one of you? Not you. Where's my free people? Where'd they go? There they are. Can I bring you over here? Just a quick test here. There he goes. Over here, and I want you to, I don't know, grab stone. And then, does it go up there? It does. Okay. Okay. So we can have, like, separate operations, I guess, running around. Okay, so now we need to make a wagon. We can make a wagon. We've been hauling all these wheels around, right? So this guy's right here. Go back to bringing it to the main place. We've made 10 wheels now, so we can... Oh, you know what? Hang on. I want you to grab some wheels and haul it into here. Wheels are here. We got to get them into the main base. Once we get 4 of them hauled over, we can make a wagon. And the wagon is going to do something very important. So let's make... So what we could do is we can make, like, multiple people hauling grain over here. We were kind of behind on the flour. Or making like a chute or something. But we don't need to do that. We can make a wagon. Can we go around that? He's going to have to go around. We can fix that. Okay. So wagon now is going to grab grain. And he's going to haul it straight to the market. But it's a long way around here. So why don't we just go and something like build us a scaffold block. Which can go here. It cannot. Oh, that doesn't work like I thought it did. These can go higher. We should have made this higher, I guess. It's fine. He can go around. No big deal. So he's going to go grab some grain. I'm going to try to grab some grain. Someone is in the way. And fill it up and then head over there. Okay, yeah, we should have made this a little wider. But he'll make his way over to the market, drop off all the grain, which means you no longer need to, so you are now free. Okay, build a school. So schools allow us to learn new research. So we're going to do that. And you are out of wheels, so you're free to go and do whatever you want also. I'm going to just set you over here. And you hang out over this way. All right, you, come here. I got a lot of free people that are doing nothing. What are you doing? Oh, you use all those? Okay, well, come over here. All right, 3 workers doing nothing. Outrageous. Let's make a school. All right, school. We're going to set this one up over here, I guess. Oh, I can't. Why? What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing people. All right. Let's build another house. We can set it right over here. It's still in range. You can see it's in range of the market here. So we're going to set it right over here. We'll do a couple of them. We don't need a road to these things because of the market. So 2 of them is fine. We can go ahead and upgrade them. Like that. And we got plenty of resources, so we'll go ahead and keep these things flowing in. This will bring in a lot more cash, having all these houses over here. We can do a ton of houses over here if we need to. You're bringing the grain. Great, excellent. You can actually go ahead and do that extra grain guy. Might as well. I don't need 2 of these now. We'll just do 1 there. I think it's... well, yeah, we'll do 2. Okay. I think actually the logs is what's holding us up here. Let's go ahead and make our school. Set it over here where we were going to put it. Well, let's set it over here. Sure. That's too close. I should put a little more space in there. Oh, well. Okay. Now, the school, what it's going to do, it's going to teach me new techs, right? I get grain. I get writing supplies. I learn farming. Wood and writing supplies, which is paper and books and all that. We get forestry. So we get all kinds of things that way. But what we want to do next is just craft some paper. New lumber mill recipe is unlocked paper. So the way this one works, use at school, use paper at the school. We want to get our lumber mill bringing water in. We can see we got a new recipe over here. We can make paper with wood and water. And we can make paper. Now, to get water, I think, can you grab it from, can you just grab it? Yeah, you can. Okay. So we just have someone come over here and grab this. Right? Yeah. To the lumber mill. So he's going to grab that water. He's going to haul it way over here. But I guess he has it. Doesn't have a... He does have it. And he's going to haul it way over here. And he's going to give us some water. Which we want to go and make some paper. What we probably better do is just make another lumber yard over here. So there he goes hauling it in. And we have 1 water in here. We need more planks, obviously. Or logs. So there we go. We got 1 piece of paper coming in. So now we want the paper. What are you doing, everybody? Oh, you want to carry those around. Yeah. Well, we'll haul some paper over here. There you go. You. Oh, you don't have any. You're not making them anymore. I do need another lumber yard. He's going to do nothing because we got no water coming in. But we'll get paper coming in, and that will go to the school. We can now complete some research if we get a piece of grain harvested and hauled over to the school. So, you. Come grab me a... I don't have any grain. Piece of grain. Take it in there. Drop off your flour. Grab a piece of wheat. Haul it into the school. Okay, now come here. So now we can make... Right? Yeah. No. Yes. Alex farmed. Is it working? Not. Yeah, whatever. So there you go. You're getting paper, books, or yeah, okay. And it's producing writing supplies. So we have one writing supply now. Right? Am I looking at this right? You need grain. I'm not entirely sure I'm doing this correctly. Now bring the paper to the school and start performing. I just read, I guess. Check the research recipe to find out what other supplies you need to supply. Select the school and choose the research option. Bring paper, other necessary ingredients. Craft the recipe enough times to complete the research. Oh, okay. We just have to do it enough to get it done. Gotcha. So we need to get water hauled over here quicker. So we could use another wagon to haul some water. You know, I'm just going to use the wagon. Can you haul it? You cannot. You cannot harvest water. This is where our barn would come in handy. Well, we could stick a lumber mill over here. Just for water making. Can you put the water on the conveyor belt? No, you cannot. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. Back to what you're doing. Not there. To the lumberyard. Okay, well, we got people doing nothing, so... haul that water around. Bring it over there. Get that research done. We need paper. And we'll unlock farming. I don't know when it unlocks, but we'll get it, I guess, eventually. And I guess while we're waiting, though, we can get some more houses. You guys upgraded yet? We need to get some cloth in here, which we don't know how to do yet. But let's make... what else can we unlock here? There's a pasture, which we can make. There's barns. Of course, we have a kitchen as well with $250. Let's make another house. We can use more money. I'll take more money. I like money. Let's set it up right. Do I need a road in front of these? Let me stash it right over here. I can only fit one there. I'll put one there and one there. And that's good for now. Upgrade these guys. Okay. And everyone is super happy. And it's going to bring in more money. They'll need more things. But it's working just fine. The water is slowly coming in. But it's coming in eventually. That guy's taking a long way around. You know what we could do, actually? Hey, I got an idea. How about a footpath? I wish I could shoot this water. Actually, I'm grabbing water from way over there. We can grab it from over here. It's a little closer, isn't it? So, Waterman. Why don't you go here to grab it? Can you grab it from over here? And then to the mill. There you go. Same thing with you. Grab it, toss it into there. And you toss it into there. There we go. That'll speed some things up. Yeah, I really made too tight over here. Art of View research progress. Oh, there's art. I could read. I could read things. Art or get research progress. So we're nearly there. We got a little bit well to go, and we'll get farming set up. But I think we're gonna call it a day here. So again, this is Factory Town. It's still very early days. I'll put a link below, and you can keep an eye on the thing. I want to go back to. Oh, you can make books here. Cloth out of... oh, a pasture gives me wool, which will give me cloth. You know what? Well, you know what? I'm going to do another episode of this. I want to see more of this. So, we'll see where else this can go. Thanks again for watching. And I'll have links below. You can keep an eye on the game. I don't think there's a release date just yet. It's still, again, it's just one guy working on this thing and furiously trying to put together the thing as fast as possible, I guess. But, anyway, thanks again for watching. And I will see you next time.